Understand how to properly access your Torro tanks, because they are different than the Henlong tanks. Hello everyone, especially you tankers. I'm James, and today we've got a good quick tip for you. If you noticed on our website, we have some various tank models now from different brands. These two on my left, on your right, are Torro tanks, and this one is a Henlong tank. And the idea behind this is showing you, helping you guys understand how to properly access your Torro tanks, because they are different than the Henlong tanks. I'm going to grab a Henlong tank now. If you ever need to remove the hull from the chassis, with a Henlong tank, you would use screws. There are a bunch of different screws. You take them all out, the top piece will come off. And again, each tank is a little different. You got to look around, because obviously they're made scale, so they do their best to, you know, hide the screws or put the screws in places that will make it easy access. But every tank's going to be a little different, so obviously go to your manual. But with a Henlong tank, again, it's all screws, and then you'd also see everything on the bottom, like an on and off switch. This is where your battery goes. It's a screw-in compartment, things of that nature. The Torro tanks, for the most part, are all a little different. So right now we have the Tiger 1 and the Stimmtiger. Now, both of these actually have the same chassis, because in real life, the Stimmtiger was built on a Tiger 1 chassis. So they're very similar, but even with these two, I could show you just some subtle differences. And again, if you have a Torro tank and you're thinking about buying one, read the manual, because they show you how to do it. But when it comes to a Torro tank, all of them pretty much will look like this on the bottom. You see, oh, that's my fake missile. But you can see on the bottom that there's really nothing to take apart. If you want to, there are screws to take off, but this is the idea behind these. These are beefier tanks. They can handle outdoors a lot better, so they make sure to protect everything inside on the bottom. If you want access to your battery and any electronics, every Torro tank will pretty much have some sort of latch system on it, and on the back of the Stimmtiger, you can see the latch is underneath here. So what you would do is, it's a little locking mechanism. You push the latch, and then you press up. And there's a little lip in the front of the tank, just part of the hull, that comes up, and then you would get into your access here. So if we can show you on this, these two metal pieces are sort of what connects, and this latch just slides this metal piece back and forth. That's sort of what locks it in. So that's how the mechanism, it's a spring-loaded mechanism, so that would be a way to get into it. Now, even though the Tiger 1 is built on the same chassis, so you just push it in, push down, the Tiger 1 has a minor difference, because the latch is on the same side, but there is some, like, you know, peripheral stuff, some extra stuff that you just have to move to make sure that you don't break anything, because some of this is connected to the chassis and some of this is connected to the hull. So unlike the Tiger 1, it's just these little tubes, would have been like exhaust vents or whatnot, are all going to be here. You just slide them up, and then these would move, and now it's free. That's free. You come under, do the latch system, lift up, and again, the top will come off the exact same way. It has this same, all of them are going to use this same sort of locking mechanism, but you want to make sure you check your tank. Now again, a Sherman tank's going to be a little different. There's going to be different things about a T-34 or what have you. Every tank will be a little different, but a good general rule, the Torro tanks, you're going to need to remove the whole top. And when you do take off the top, don't pull really fast, because again, a lot of your wiring is connected to the hull. You don't want to break that. Then you're going to be digging, you know, or looking for spare parts. So you always want to be nice and careful when you take the top off. Then you can unplug easily when you're in there. But again, that's really just the difference. Henlong tanks are screws to get the top off, but these Torro tanks, they're newer to our website. We want to let you guys know. Check your manuals. They'll show you where the latch is, and you're always going to be lifting from the back and then sliding the front off on all the Torro tanks, but the latch is going to be in different places depending on the tank you get. So that'll do it for us here, guys. All you tankers, thank you for joining us today. Any comments, leave them in the comment section of this video. Remember, sub, spin, and win going on every Friday. We're spinning this wheel for a lucky subscriber. All you have to do is be subscribed to the Motion RC YouTube channel, click the notification bell, and then tune in on Fridays to see if you won. And leave a comment. It might help your chances. That'll do it for me, James. We'll see you next Tuesday with another quick tip.